So hello there, my name is Akinlami, and in this video, because a lot of people have requested this so much, I'm going to be explaining how you can balance your 9 to 5 with your side hustle. So if you're somebody who you're probably doing something right now and you're finding it very difficult to balance it with whatever you're trying to do to make extra income on the side, this video is 100% for you. Because I remember back then when I started doing my business as a student. Then I was full-time employed as a designer back then, and I was trying a side hustle, which is now my main hustle, which is marketing and sales right now. And it was very difficult to balance it, but there's some things that I did that helped me balance it better. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 different ways you can balance your side hustle with your business. Now, number one is time management, right? Of course, I'm very sure you guys understood this one already before I even talked about it. But when we're talking about time management, I want to give a specific call on what is called deadlines. It's always going to be very difficult for you to manage anything if you don't have deadlines. There's a saying that says that the amount of time you allocate to something is the amount of time it's going to take to get it done. All right. So if you're trying to do different things and you don't have deadlines on some of the activities that you have to do, you find it extremely difficult to know what to focus on. Good. Now, number two is that you have to prioritize. You have to prioritize and set realistic goals. Now, except somebody hates you, it's somebody that hates you that is going to tell you to quit your current job right now and start your side hustle. That's just demonic. That's just demonic. You cannot do that, because if you quit your current job right now and start a side hustle, you're going to have issues. You're going to have issues. The kind of issues you're going to have is the fact that because you're not making money from anywhere else, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to not eat your profit. And because you're running a business, because most side hustles are just small businesses, because you're running a business, you need to reinvest that profit in order for that particular business to grow. So that's why you never see me in any of my videos tell you to quit your current job. No, I'll tell you, get to a particular level where your side hustle can now sustain you. Then you can now quit your job and scale your side hustle and turn your side hustle into your main hustle. All right. So you need to prioritize setting goals. You need to set personal goals, set your business goals, set every single goal you're doing, then try to achieve all those goals. Now, number three, just like I said earlier on, protect your primary income, which in this case is your job. The only time where you're going to be trying to quit your job is when this side hustle is now giving you much more money than your primary income. So you quitting your job is a bad decision if you're trying to say, you want to balance it. So you have to protect your job, okay? Because, man, you need to keep your job. Trust me, man, you need to keep your job. Because this side hustle here is unlimited income, right? But not guaranteed. But this right here now is limited income and guaranteed, which means that as long as the company you're working with or the people you're working with, as long as they're still in business, you're always going to be guaranteed an income. But the side hustle now, the work you put into the side hustle is what is going to determine how much you're going to make. So that's largely different between somebody who runs a business and somebody who is employed. Because somebody who runs a business has unlimited potential of income, but that unlimited potential of income is not guaranteed in any way by anybody, right? So it's super important that you protect your income. Now, number four is automation. It is very important that you leverage technology a whole lot, because technology can help you do a lot of all the tasks that your business requires, because we're going to a particular level where a lot of people can do so much with the help of technology. Now, number five, this is literally one of my favorites. All right, financial management. I see a lot of young people who start side hustles, and the next thing they're thinking about is how to eat the profit that they make immediately. Like, no, you can't do that. You have a side hustle, your side hustle is making you money, and the next thing you're thinking about is how to you're keeping everything in the same bank account with your personal income and all that. No, have separate bank accounts for your side hustles. Have separate bank accounts for your personal or your primary income. It is super important. Know exactly how much you spend, what you're spending on. You see this right here, this financial management is the reason why a lot of people never progress. It is not, the hard part is not making money. I'm going to keep on saying it. The hard part is managing your money and multiplying your money, right? So financial management is super, super, super important. So this one now is use schedules, number 6, to prevent burnout. So what I'm simply saying here is you should try to separate your work time from your side hustle time. Because if you try to mix it, if you try to multitask, you're always going to run into problems. So it's super important that you use schedules to prevent the burnout. That I'm sure that's pretty much, self-explanatory. So the next is continuous learning. Now, the more you learn about your side hustle, or the better you get at your side hustle by learning, the more your chances of outsourcing a lot of activities to people. I've said it so many times and I'm going to say it again. You cannot outsource when you don't know what is good and what is bad. Because when you outsource to somebody and you don't know if the person is giving you good results or bad results, you're just going to keep on paying the person and you're going to keep on losing money on the long run. So continuous learning is going to make you good enough to get better at this particular business so that you can have people come in and run the business for you, basically. Now, number 8 is communicate with people important. There's a reason why I'm adding this people important, because not everybody needs to know that you're running a side hustle. And because we're social beings, you running a side hustle might most times affect your social interaction with a lot of people. But if people understand that you're in a particular phase where you're trying to run a business, you're trying to do a side hustle at the same time, most times they're just going to give you that space. So it might be your husband, it might be your wife, of course, if you're doing a 9 to 5, I don't expect you to be a small child. I expect you to be quite matured, okay? And you have people that you answer to, people that you're responsible to. So communicating with the people who are important, letting them know that, okay, this is the journey you're on. And of course, understand that 90% of these people are not going to be happy, but remember, you don't really care about their opinions, okay? Because you have your goals, you know where you're going to, all right? So it's super important that you communicate where you're going. Now, the last, but why am I always keeping to the last? Next, you have to understand is weekends are gold. Because this is the only time where you do not have to work. So which means that you can give full attention to your side hustle in the weekends. And the last but not the least is also have a long-term perspective. Why this is important is because this is person A. This is person A. And this is you. Person A puts in 8 hours of work into his side hustle every day. And you only put in 2 hours of work into your side hustle because you spend the remaining 6 hours, on your primary income. Don't expect person's A result. It's going to take you longer because you're putting less time in the side hustle. Remember, this is unlimited income, but not guaranteed, which means that the more work you put into this, the more money you make. So if you're putting 2 hours of work, you're going to make 2 hours of income. If you're putting 8 hours of work, you most likely make 8 hours of income. So it's going to be a long-term game for you. But of course, you just need to just keep on doing what you want to do till you reach that particular level where your side hustle is now making you as much money as your 9 to 5. You're definitely going to get there, even if you're just putting 2 hours of work. You're going to get there. But it's going to take you longer time to get there. When you've gotten there, you can now quit so that you can now start putting the same effort as person A does. So there you have it, guys. 10 ways to balance your side hustle with your main hustle. That's side hustle and main hustle. Of course, anyhow. Time management, prioritize, set goals, protect your primary income, automate financial management, use schedules to prevent burnout, as which means that separate side hustle work from work. Then continuous learning, communicate to people who are important, let them know the mission and the goals you're on. Your weekends are your gold mine. Use your weekend always and have a good what do you call it, have a long-term perspective, because it's going to take you a longer time to reach where you need to reach in order for you to quit your job, because you're not putting enough hours into that particular work, so you're not growing fast enough. But it is normal for you to go through this particular process since you're already doing the 9 to 5. So I hope you guys have been able to get value from this. Do let me know which is your favorite, or which of this has been affecting you so far, because it's super important. Like I don't know which of this you resonate with a lot. Personally, I think this was the one I really enjoyed explaining to you, number 5, because when I started, I used to put all my money into one particular account. I never separated anything, and it affected me a whole lot. But of course, I don't do that now. I have like 3 different bank accounts depending on what I'm making money from. So there you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Share with anybody who you know that is struggling to balance his side hustle, and remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.